The round of 16 saw some big teams fail to progress, with Spain crashing out to Russia on penalties, Argentina losing in a 4-3 thriller against France, and Portugal being unable to make it past Uruguay. On to the quarterfinals then, and we have 3 free transfers at our disposal to freshen up the squad and replace some of the players whose teams have been knocked out. After Spain's upset, Costa, Isco and Dani Carvajal are likely to be the 3 players making way, although Ricardo Rodriguez and Juan Quintero are also unavailable going forwards, after Switzerland and Colombia failed to progress. No transfers have been made as of yet, but the plan is to look towards France, Croatia and England for the replacements, and back those teams to make it through to the quarterfinals. Kylian Mbappe had an incredible game against Argentina, winning the first penalty and scoring 2 goals to drag France over the line. Uruguay may be a bigger test for him. They'll look to sit back and not allow spacing behind, but at his price tag he's more affordable as a direct replacement for Costa than teammate Antoine Griezmann. Croatia's attacking points look likely to be shared around, with no real focal threat, but Luka Modric has created 11 chances, which is more than any of his teammates, and he is of course on penalty duties. He's scored 1 and missed 1 in the tournament so far. Kieran Trippier's involvement in set pieces makes him a very tempting option in defence, but with limited funds available, Harry Maguire is a cheaper alternative for a way into the England backline against Sweden. However, an alternative transfer plan could be to take Russia's Cheryshev or Golovin ahead of Modric, which would enable the other 2 players to be upgraded to Antoine Griezmann and Kieran Trippier. Let's take a look at how the team could shape up after those expected changes. Fernando Muslera will start between the sticks on day 1, and although France are likely to be the favourites in this fixture, Uruguay have kept clean sheets in 3 of their 4 games so far, while France have created fewer big chances than every other remaining team in the tournament. Thomas Meunier has registered 2 assists in Belgium's first 4 games, while Andreas Grankvist has scored twice from the penalty spot so far. Brazil meanwhile haven't conceded since their opening fixture against Switzerland, keeping 3 clean sheets in their last 3 games. Philippe Coutinho has taken 9 efforts from inside the box and created 11 chances in the competition so far. No midfielder has managed more on either account amongst remaining teams. We're struggling for quality in midfield besides the Brazilian, but Victor Claesson has created a respectable 8 chances, returning 2 assists so far. He goes head to head with England's Jesse Lingard on Saturday, and amongst remaining midfielders only Cheryshev, Eden Hazard and Philippe Coutinho have taken more than Lingard's 5 shots from inside the box. Romelu Lukaku faces a tough challenge in breaching a Brazil defence that have kept clean sheets against Mexico, Serbia and Costa Rica in their last 3 games. However, the Manchester United striker's tally of 5 shots on target is just 1 fewer than Harry Kane has managed. Neymar, Cavani and Griezmann lead the way in terms of efforts on target amongst forwards. Kylian Mbappe also has 5 efforts on target to his name, level with Lukaku. Can the France forward repeat his heroics from the win over Argentina? Using only 3 transfers means there'll be 2 players on the bench who are unavailable due to their teams failing to progress in the tournament. However, Croatia goalkeeper Subasic and top goal scorer Harry Kane will be available to bring on for the second day of quarterfinal fixtures on Saturday. With 8 teams in action across only 2 days, choosing a captain this round isn't easy. Day 1 will see the likes of Coutinho, Lukaku and Mbappe feature, while Kane and Modric are perhaps the standout options in day 2. With that in mind, the plan is to activate the maximum captainship, which will mean the player who scores the most points within the team will automatically become captain at the end of the round, and the decision won't have to be made manually. As you'll know by now if you're a regular viewer, these team selection previews aren't locked in. There may be some changes to the final team depending on last minute team news or injuries, etc. So be sure to give us a follow on Twitter @_FPL Tips to get any potential updates to this team prior to Friday's deadline.